Hello everyone, Mirage Fly here. Hold on, doctrine's been placed.
Advanced vehicle crew training now implemented. All units to adjust.
Alright, now we can know. Hello everyone, Mirage Fly here, bringing another game in Company of Heroes 2. OFC just launched off, and since I didn't manage to get in, mainly because I slept in like an idiot, we'll be casting some games instead.
Ready for action.
We'll be looking at a game between CaptainSprice and Symbiosis that was just recently released. And we got CaptainSprice down in the south as our US Forces player, against Symbiosis, who will be our austere player up in the north. As for builds, we got two Pioneers coming out from Symbiosis. I find that relatively interesting, as Pioneers are not really that great against the US, as given how powerful Riflemen are. Though it will give them that extra capping power. Meanwhile, CaptainSprice has made two Rifle Squads. They will be coming onto the field shortly.
Waiting for orders.
We got wire going down, wiring off the cutoff down south. I mean, right hand side. Man, it's been a while since I cast. I'm really rusty on this. Anyways, as we got Pioneers capturing. Grenadiers are moving on alongside them. Riflemen are moving up.
Rear echelon troops
Have our first small
on the front
engagement here. I was going to try and focus on the Grenadiers, however Pioneers are going to close in. Looks like both units are closing in. Rifles are going to be forced to pull back, or at least soft retreat. They will need reinforcement against this. We got another squad of rear echelon that came out. They're going on to the left-hand side. More rifles have arrived in the area. We'll be able to likely push this off. Should probably focus on the Grenadiers, however. Not sure if the best idea to keep those rifles standing in the open. Pioneers do semi-decent DPS. Pioneers gonna be forced to pull back. Grenadiers will be focused on. Surprisingly, rifles aren't doing that much damage, but they have been moving. Now Grenadier squad has arrived. One rifle squad is taking a considerable amount of damage. We're going to start dropping members soon. Rear echelon now moving up. Grenadiers are slowly being picked off. Note slowly. Field is being captured. Our one rifle squad is not firing. One rifle squad is taking a lot of damage in return. Well, that engagement goes on. Rear echelon are capping, so are Pioneers. Another rear echelon squad's coming onto the field. We'll begin capturing. One rifle squad's going to be forced to pull back soon. We are playing on the newest patch, so when they get that significant buff at Vet 3, may see that come to play later in the game. And looks like the rifle's going to lose here. Our one Grenadier squad is forced to pull out. Another Grenadier squad is coming up hard. We have a small engagement here. Rear echelon trying to fight the Pioneers. Pioneers will probably win this at this range. Rear echelon can win the engagement if the Pioneers do start at range and you try to volley fire them. It only works if the Pioneers continue to try and close with the squad, however. Rear echelon will engage in Grenadiers. Grenadiers will probably win this. May take a bit of damage in process.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Ambulance is coming out. We got quite a few tank traps going down. Rear echelon forced to pull back. Looks like Pioneers were forced to pull back from another rear echelon squad. Now that we have lone action, the commanders have been locked in for both players. CaptainSprice has gone Armor Company. Symbiosis has gone Mechanized Assault Group. Or Mechanized Company, I'm pretty sure. Mechanized Assault Doctrine, there we go. We got more and more Grenadiers coming out for Symbiosis. He's at currently 3 squads of Grenadiers, 2 Pioneers. Meanwhile, CaptainSprice has gotten 4 rear echelon and 2 rifle squads, and his ambulance has just hit the field. Rear echelon squad gonna be forced to pull back. More capturing going on, and more tank traps for green cover and wires going down. Got a bit of healing going on. Ambulance has been changed quite a bit, a lot easier to use since it can now lock down and heal people around it rather than forcing you to manually click the button every time. Helps lower the amount of micro on US forces. Looks like we got a bit of munition and manpower expenditure. Looks like we will have the weapon racks coming out shortly. Pioneer's gonna be forced to pull back behind the hedge. Rifles are moving up. We probably want to get behind the truck. Symbiosis does have his rifle grenades available since he has teched up. Rear echelon are going to get chewed to pieces. Rifles are going to duck behind the truck.
Our opponents
No engagement
are
here.
seizing a
Rifles
sector.
engaged in 2 Grenadier squads will probably lose this. Sprice wisely retreats that squad to avoid taking too much damage. I'm pretty sure this is not how you use cover. Taking quite a bit of damage from that angle. We got another engagement here. Double rear echelon against 1 Pioneer squad. Rear echelon are probably just going to win this by fighting at range. It will be a very slow fight, however. Rifles forced to pull back. Grenadiers are moving up, capturing the right-hand side. Look like the rear echelon are going to be picking up BARs from the
Our
weapon
supply
racks.
line's
We'll be able to
cut.
pick up 2 of them
Germans
so
are
far.
making a push.
Relatively equal income for both players. Map has been split. And this is the slowest death eater for both sides. Our 1 Pioneer squad is going to have to move up. This rear echelon squad is taking quite a bit of damage. We'll probably need to be forced to pull back. 251 has hit the field. We'll be able to reinforce squads on the field. Mass infantry moving on the right hand side, going to try and force the Grenadiers out house. Grenadiers are going to pull out and avoid taking manpower damage for Symbiosis. Half-track is coming up. Interesting enough, we got Flamers coming out. I know the Flamers have been changed, but I'm still not really that much of a fan of the 251. And Flamer, especially now that I can't reinforce, but it may do some good here, especially since there's no anti-tank for our allies, though a captain has just hit the field, so I'll eat those words. 251's driving around, trying to figure out what it should do. We'll be able to burn out this rifleman squad. We'll be dropping those dots on the ground. Poor Johnny just combusted. Needs to be careful with this 251, however.
Enemy forces are
Rear echelon should
securing
probably
our
get out of
territory.
there. Don't want to eat those flames too. Actually, this could be death for our 251. Rifle grenade could come up on the flank. And 251 just ate 2 bazooka rounds. However, it looks like the rifle grenade will not go off, so our 251 may escape. Rifle's trying to chase, but the half-track is faster for obvious reasons. A bunch of rear echelon are moving up, trying to fight the Grenadiers. Our Pioneers are on the flank. I'm not sure why the Pioneers didn't take cover and start hammering at them. I'm not sure why both rear echelon squads pulled back though. May have been something, or just another Pioneer squad. Meanwhile, engagement here. Rifle is taking a bit of damage, however, forced out by those Grenadiers. 251's going to need repairs. Medical bunker has gone down. Not sure if we're going to see a Stuart come out. CaptainSprice is doing big mass rear echelon. We've seen him do this before on my channel, I'm pretty sure. Not going to be the most combat effective unit. They start getting all those BARs, but they won't bleed that heavily. Of course, rifles are still better in combat, especially now that they're going to survive a lot more at Vet 3. Should probably fix the description. Doesn't. Actually, never mind. It says increased durability. It did add it. Sometimes whenever Relic does a patch, it adds things into a unit's veterancy. They don't update the tooltips. Grenadiers will begin engaging these rifles. Our rifles are in cover. 251 is moving elsewhere, going to try and burn out these rear echelon. Rifles are probably going to get the decap on this.
The sector. The enemy is firing on our HQ.
251 being in pain by shooting flames everywhere. Not sure why he pulled everyone back. Could probably just move the half track to reinforce everyone, though there is a bunch of infantry moving into the right hand side. Stuart tank is on the way. We do have a pack hour up for Symbiosis. We'll be able to counter that Stuart, so as long as it's facing properly. Captain's on the right hand side, so it won't be able to harass the half track yet. However, CaptainSprice is retaking map control. On the left hand side, Axis have recaptured the right hand side, however. Going to lose it since there's a bunch of infantry moving in. Both Grenadier squads are forced to pull back. More and more rear echelon coming up. No AT grenade going off, we might actually lose this rifle squad. No, just dots being dropped.
Crowds are sniffing around our asses. Tactical point being
I
captured.
want to avoid walking into his own flames. And needs to get capturing on the left hand right-hand side. Both sides constantly trading in places. However, Stuart is here. Will be able to counter that 251. Pack is facing. Stuart may be able to get around behind the back of the pack. However, decides not to. Faust may come in. Faust will not go in. However, Stuart will get out of range. Will be forced to repair that. Thankfully, he is U.S. forces, and he has a ton of rear echelon, so if he wanted to, he can get that back into shape quite easily. Rear echelon move in, no weapon upgrades on this fresh squad, or relatively fresh squad. One guy gets burned alive.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
More capturing on the right-hand side, rear echelon moving up along with the captain squad. You have a Vet 2 rifle squad, no weapons for them, sadly. Currently, CaptainSprice has map control. Or at least that lead in resources. 251 is going to be forced to pull back. They took quite a bit of damage there, needs repairs now. Actually, I forgot that the 251 with the flamethrowers can't reinforce squads once on the field, so that may be why Symbiosis pulled out earlier on the left-hand side with that Vet 2 Grenadier squad, the LMG. Grenadiers are probably going to lose this. But one squad is taking a ton of damage, needs to pull back. BAR has been dropped, but Symbiosis isn't actually going to grab it. We got a ton of bodies here, and they all seem to be gravitating towards somewhere. What foul sorcery is this? Our engagement here, a lot of rear echelon getting shot to pieces. They're doing what they can with their BARs. One squad is being focused, will be forced to pull back. If there's any advantage of this rear echelon build, it's not going to bleed them that heavily. That's how I lack firepower, since we're relying mainly on those BRRs to deal damage. Stuart's back on the field, will be moving up. Pack is in position. You may see a Faust here. Our one Grenadier squad needs to pull back. Grenadiers need to pull back. They have taken a ton of health damage. Stuart trying to move up. Our pack gun is still facing. We got a Vet 3 half-track. Not that the veterancy really helps it in combat aside from his movement. Does get additional sight, which is nice, however. More capturing by the Grenadiers on the right-hand side. Stuart's going back off, get some repairs. Hasn't really done that much this game. He's been taking pack shots from the front all day. And more rear echelon are coming out, and a lot of them have bars. It doesn't actually hurt CaptainSprice his manpower that much, income that much, since they don't really take up much population. You can pretty much just try to overwhelm Symbiosis' numbers, but Symbiosis should probably spend his resources well. He's got quite a bit to go through. Flame half-track going off. AT grenade does go off, however. Another pack has come up, second pack. Both sides have not really made good use of their doctrines yet. Symbiosis may just be sitting for Stuggies, though he could probably just tech up at this point and get a tank.
Our lines of supply are disrupted.
Rear echelon gonna be forced away by these Grenadiers. Stuart is coming back onto the field.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
And just... Wait a minute. Do they have the LCF decals on the vehicles? Yes, they do. Alright, back to the action. Flamethrower coming out from the building. Thankfully, there's no flamethrower being used on them, because flamethrowers do a ridiculous amount of damage. Thankfully, that's being hotfixed, I think, on Tuesday or Wednesday. Either way, flamethrowers are ridiculous against units and structures. May lose a rear echelon here. Actually, we'll get away. Symbiosis needs to begin taking map control. Currently, points are at 432 versus 374. Axes are down. And they're currently double capped. Stuggy has hit the field. He did good against the infantry and nails the captain squad. Takes quite a bit of damage. Pack needs to move. Our 251 half-track is coming up.
Sturmgeschütz version E is ready to deploy.
Stuart's gonna pull back. Still not really having its day. Maybe he's going to be nice against the infantry. More capturing on the left-hand side by the Grenadiers. Here he's now moving south onto the VP. Got more rear echelon ready and waiting. We have 2, 4, 9 rear echelon squads. Holy crap. It's really not eating his population cap. Not that it's really an effective combat unit until they get those BARs. They're just trying to rely on numbers and bleeding less manpower. Or even MG would be good at this point. Because rear echelon can't use smoke or anything. It relies entirely on flanking with the numerous squads.
Light artillery barrage at your command.
251's here. We'll begin burning the rear echelon. Stuart is coming up, and we got a big mass of infantry on the right-hand side, left-hand side. Could be a really bad retreat path. Rear echelon may get wiped here. He's pulling it back, still in the dots. We do lose another rear echelon squad. This could be bad for austere players going to walk his Grenadiers right through this blob. And we're going to have stun shot go off. However, Stuart just lost its main gun due to a pack shot, and we're probably going to lose it to next pack shot. We have lost to Stuart.
We are losing
And Stuggies here, going to begin nailing all this infantry.
infantry contact.
Not really much AT for our allies now at this point. We still have the captain, but that's about it. And he's up. Actually, he is on the left-hand side, but he's got to deal with some Grenadiers. Could use on me to get everyone over here.
The enemy is taking our
Stuggy is in
territory.
pursuit, along with the 251 half-track. Somebody needs to pick up that bazooka. Half-track just took a bit of damage from the Stuggy. Small arms is actually going to force away this half-track, sort of. Stuggy is not going to be able to really hit these squads as they're trying to fire over the hill. Or on an incline. He's going to roll over and begin engaging. We have our first M10 on field. We will counter all this armor.
Taking fire from that half-crack.
Still got to be careful. We do have a teller mine set up along. We still have those double packs. Stuggy fires much slower now since the recent changes to it. Still effective against infantry, however.
Our opponents are seizing a
We're
sector.
going to burn this rear echelon squad. Runs a nice hit, kills one member. Lieutenant's not actually going to roll in due to possible risk of Panzerfaust. Rear echelon going to pull up, but they do get the decap. We know more and more rear echelon, giving Price a ton of map control. It's going to be able to recapture the right-hand side.
The enemy is taking our territory.
No tech from Symbiosis, though. It looks like he's going to rely completely on Collins.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Finally, we have our first MG42 on the field. It's only been 18 minutes into the game against massed infantry. Rear echelon squad's going to be forced back by
We
these
are
Grenadiers in
losing a
42.
sector.
Massive infantry on the right side's going to begin moving up. There must be some foul sorcery or my computer's bugging out. We got stuff moving up, being dragged around like it's nothing. Meanwhile, Stuggy's done some
Enemy is
work.
taking our territory.
Again, looks like it's forced it off, however. 251 will begin burning the infantry on the left-hand side.
The sector has been cut off.
Stuggy relocating.
Our
AT
base is
grenade
under
has hit
attack.
the 251, however, repairs will go down on it. Flamer piles are getting ripped apart.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
M10 will miss its first shot, but will force the Stuggy back. M10 does get another good shot on it. Stuggy forced back. We'll need repairs.
The enemy is attempting
Massive
to
infantry
steal our
moving on
sector.
the Grenadiers. We may lose this rear echelon squad vet 2 with the BAR. They did not drop it, thankfully. Captain's moving into point blank range, trying to get bazooka snipes. Sadly, I don't think he has his Thompson. Capture decided to use the bazooka rather than Thompson, lowering their infantry firepower at short range.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
One bazooka hit does go off. 251 forced back. Another M10 is on the field. Will help force away any armor that tries to close in. 251's again back in action quickly are. Rifle grenade goes off and wipes on another rear echelon squad. Should probably pull that back. Now we still have engagement on the right hand side. Grenadiers forced to pull back. Could possibly lose it to that BAR in the building. And we do lose a Grenadier squad to one of those rear echelons. The G42 looks like it has not relocated. It's only repositioned the gun. We'll be firing on the building. We'll be doing that much R. While the units are moving up. It looks like our 251 actually got taken out by something.
The enemy has dealt us a blow.
I think it was our M10. It does have one vehicle destroyed. Must have also been thanks to the aid of the captain. It's going to be a relief to CaptainSprice. Less vehicles to harass him and his infantry. Rear echelon's going to get focused by these Grenadiers. We'll be forced to pull back. Symbiosis will be allowed to finally start moving on to the right hand side once again. We got Tiger rolling up. We'll begin doing some work. Grenadiers will begin recapturing left hand side as well. We got a bunch more infantry moving up, however. Pioneers are going to be forced to pull back. Pioneers forced off. Tiger is rolling in, however. Beer's a bit chuggy here. Bear with it.
The enemy is taking
Tiger
our
moves in, lands a
territory.
nice shot. Kill a bunch of infantry there. There's a little bit more damage on the second shot. Shugi is also here, protected by double packs. M10s will get some nice flanking shots on the Tiger. Forcing the Tiger off. We'll actually manage to take hit by 3 shots. M10s will be forced to pull back from the pack line. They're actually running into each other. We may lose an M10 here. Shugi is also vet 2. M10s are taking a ton of damage. Grenadiers are moving back onto the right hand side. We'll begin capturing. M10 will need repairs. The crew needs to bail out.
Reinforcements complete. Assault gun standing by. Squad under attack.
No engagement here. Grenadiers being focused by the massive rear echelon. We'll force them off. Grenadiers will begin engaging these rear echelon. Now they are vet 3 will probably win this fight.
Territory.
Don't really have much AT for a US player aside from those M10s, but it still has to contend with the packs. Double packs and one of them is vet 2, increasing its rate of fire.
We are
Grenadiers are
losing
beginning
a
capturing
sector.
munitions. Our rear echelon squads move up. May be able to beat the vet 3 Grenadiers. There's no cover for either side. Grenadiers will put a hurt on the first squad leading the way. Rear echelon's going to be forced to pull back. Grenadiers will begin focusing fire on the other squad.
The enemy is
Rifle grenade goes
attempting
off
to
but
steal
misses.
our sector.
Grenadiers pulling back instead. We have Stuggy on. He is repositioned to the right hand side. We'll begin firing on the building. Rear echelon is hit vet 2. I'm pretty sure my graphics are having a bit of issues here. If everything's moving up to the right hand, to the top, everything's just floating there. So it's maybe on a bit too high, especially with all this infantry on the field. M10s are here. Pack will fire. Or may not, but M10s will not be driving forward to catch the Stuggy. Tigers also begin to reposition. Symbiosis has good line of sight on the left-hand side of the map. Looks like he's pushing into the right-hand side once again. Tiger is rolling in. Not sure where that shot was landing. We've been taking out the building, causing significant damage. We're actually going to the bail. Our M10s are moving in. Then we'll take a single shot off. We'll deflect on that one. Tiger gets a good hit off in return.
The new Grenadier squad is ready.
We're actually doing what they can. Building's about to fall apart, however. And we're going to drop BAR. Someone's going to need to pick that up. We're actually moving. Pick it up. CaptainSprice has a ton of infantry still. We do have a teller mine there. I just don't want to be going in that direction.
The enemy
I think we
is
just lost
taking
another
our
rear echelon squad in
territory.
the building. Tiger is now beginning to move up. Rear echelon force back.
We are losing a sector.
B-42 is firing. We'll pin down, suppress one of the rifle squads. Do a bunch of infantry on left-hand side, however, we'll be able to move in and engage these
Our
suppressed
opponents
rifles.
are seizing a sector.
Nice, rear echelon's moving up. May get suppressed. One squad does get suppressed. MG42 is falling back, however. Rifles pulling back.
The enemy is attempting to steal
Tiger
our
is
sector.
beginning to rotate. I think it is. Moving to engage the rear echelon up north.
The enemy has broken
Shook
our
8 coming
supply
back onto the
lines.
field. They lose another squad here. Our M10s are coming in. One of them did hit the teller mine. That was another mine. It destroys the engine on one of the M10s. One M10 is destroyed. We lose another M10 here. Trying to use the road to escape. Still relatively quick. They need to see Jacksons or something coming out, given that the Tiger does 45 range while M10s only have 50. Jacksons also deal a lot more damage.
We are losing a sector.
Tiger and Stuggy are rotating onto the left-hand side. We actually need to pull back. Alright, they're bunching up, and we do lose another full rear echelon squad. Symbiosis is taking a ton of losses now. Symbiosis' army is just growing and growing. Not sure what CaptainSprice can do at this point. Captain's doing what he can, but he's going to be forced to pull back as well. Tiger is now event 1, giving the Blitzkrieg ability. Massive rear echelon and rifles trying to move on to the right. We take what territory there is. If he could kill his pack and capture him, may give him a chance. I'm not sure why he's rotating back onto the left-hand side. That's the strongest point where Symbiosis is. Which he'll decide against it, moving back onto the right-hand side.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Grenadiers are taking fire. However, so is the pack. We're probably going to lose this. Sprice can easily recruit that thanks to his rear echelon. Tanks are only beginning to rotate down now.
An anti-tank gun.
We got the M10 crews out. Looks like they'll be jumping back into their vehicles. Two of them are moving up. One of the pack guns has been stolen. Tiger may be able to decrew it. Tiger's trying to get away. Rifle sources doing what they can. They're firing a rifle grenade, however, it's not going to damage the engine due to the health of the Tiger currently. May lose this AT gun though, like due to Grenadiers on the retreat path. Echelon still getting chewed apart. M10 trying to crush. Grenadiers are pulling back hard. But the is going to maybe kill the AT guns? Not sure why my computer is having such a hard time today. Tiger is rolling about. And alone in action, CaptainSprice, however, has been forced back into his base. Not sure what he can do at this point. He's facing a much superior army. The echelon don't seem to be cutting it aside from the fact they're lowering his bleed. Now, we do have 4 M10s in the base all ready to go. And they'll crush any infantry that gets in their way. Cookie's here, being engaged by the captain. Captain's missing horribly with the bazooka. Captain himself has decided not to do anything. Marshal engaging Grenadiers. Might lose a Grenadier squad here. We actually do lose it to the massive rear echelon.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Just by sheer numbers. It looks like we lost a Stuggy due to massive M10s, and one of the teller mines goes off and doesn't actually kill the engine of one. We have dropped MG42. Symbiosis is actually losing a ton of Grenadiers now. Tiger will force away these rear echelon out. Double flamethrowers on the pioneers, no need for minesweepers. No assault engineers are on the line. Furthermore, no M20 either to plant mines.
Enemy is
May be
taking
nice though.
our territory.
Rifle's gonna engage these Grenadiers. We'll have to close in. There is another Grenadier squad. With the new survived movie month, rifles aren't actually taking that much damage.
Gun is ready for orders.
Grenadier's taking quite a bit of damage. Tiger's doing what he can by seeing terrain instead. Excuse me. Looks like our M10s are ready to move in. Or should be ready to move on.
Tiger reports enemy contact.
4 M10s are ready to go. The crews are going to pop out.
Enemy forces are
We'll reduce that
securing our
population
territory.
substantially, allowing Sprice to get more manpower he needs. Symbiosis, however, has a very large army, reducing his income by quite a bit. However, he has a ton in stockpile. He also has a ton of fuel that he can use. Maybe he should just spend a bit on teching up just for safety measures. He is teching the tier 3.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Tiger's going to be with the pipe ready to spec 3 rifles. Tiger is here, however, misses his first shot. Tiger's more aiming for his own Grenadiers rather than rifle themselves. However, the accuracy is not helping these rifles when you're getting all smashed by the Tiger. Slowly getting picked off one by one. I have no idea what's wrong with my computer today. Things are just deciding to float up to the north of Angloville. Got a bunch of rear echelon, one of them even has an MG42.
The fatherland has given us new weapons.
Send out all the cooks and clerks in the battle.
We are losing a sector.
Grenadiers need to begin shooting. Looks like Tiger's actually going to begin rotating to that side. However, Grenadiers are getting picked off. We're doing quite a bit of damage in turn, however, it's not cost effective currently. Well, actually, they killed 2 rear echelon models, only lost 1 Grenadier model. 40 versus 30. Still, it's not going to bleed Sprice damage to lose rear echelon. Meanwhile, the vehicle crews are still sitting at base, not doing anything. Just giving them more and more manpower to play with, and we got a if M10 now on the field. Attack of the M10s is about to happen, most likely. MG42 is here, we'll begin suppressing these infantry units. Units will decide to pull back instead. Not sure if CaptainSprice has actually used on me yet. Uh-oh. I think my computer's crashing. Nope, we're still here. We are still here. Not sure why Tiger's operating alone, though. Those M10 smell blood, they will go for it. And they will most likely get around the Tiger. They're not moving just yet. Only the rear echelon attack. I wonder what those M10s are waiting for. However, the M10s are probably going to make their move now. They smell blood. Tiger's immediately trying to pull back. Packs need to begin repositioning his support. These Grenadiers are going to get crushed. No Faust goes off. Packs are now firing. We lose one M10, now we're probably going to lose a Tiger.
The enemy is taking our territory.
One M10 down. What the hell did that M10 just do? Tiger's doing what it can, but still being swarmed. Packs are not out on the retreat path. Lose another M10. We do lose the Tiger. 3 M10s remain. May actually lose another though.
A Panzer.
Was cost effective for Sprice.
Our renovated
So we're actually going to lose one of the back ends. Immediately we have another Tiger problem.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
We're doing play that well. At hitting the rear echelon, we're probably going to lose a pack gun here. Probably going to lose another one.
A pack gun.
A lot of damage in the rear echelon, who are now going to fall back. Could get wiped on retreat if Tiger lands a shot out. Does land a shot, we do have a wipe. BR has been dropped. MG42 is doing what it can. Captain's getting ripped apart. Rifles are in cover, however. MG42 needs to pull back. On me has been used. Not sure if it was really needed, but will increase the accuracy. And there goes our MG42.
The enemy has killed a machine gun.
We'll probably remand that. No building yet setting up for Symbiosis. We have 4 packs on the field now. Should be able to hard counter those M10s should they all be facing properly. M10s are now back in action.
Reinforcements complete.
We have more M10s on the field. Currently sitting on 3. CaptainSprice doesn't actually have much fuel anymore. For once, he's actually building another rifle squad. I don't expect more rear echelon from him at this point. We just need to begin recapturing for Symbiosis. Points are down to 134 for our allies. However, they've been draining all games. Symbiosis had used to have map control until those M10s were in
Enemy is taking our territory.
Still has a lot of points to play with, however, 309. Symbiosis has bought all the battle phases, however, he currently has not built any structures. Tiger is rotating onto the right-hand side. Tiger's chugging along like my computer is. M10s will begin firing. We have a teller mine set here. MG42 is being flanked by the Grenadiers. Grenadiers need to break suppression though. Looks like we have a rifle grenade going off. Echelon getting cut to pieces. However, it's Grenadiers pieces likewise, just from superior numbers of BARs. Grenadiers need to get out of there. Symbiosis really can't afford to lose infantry. It's now only down to 3 Grenadier squads. We only have 4 rear echelon, one for CaptainSprice and 2 rifles, one for the captain. Symbiosis does have a lot of packs though, still sitting at 4. These packs are probably in a bad position though. We'll probably lose one. They don't move.
Our lines of supply are disrupted.
Tiger's constantly forced to reposition.
Territory is out of contact.
Symbiosis use your manpower or something. Oh, he is without reinforced now. He does lose another pack.
Enemy has destroyed an anti-tank gun. Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Not sure if a single tank was a good idea. Stuggy out of all things. Is this really going to help? I know he needs anti-infantry, but maybe just a regular Panzer IV for just all-around capabilities. Or Stuggy is much cheaper. Does a decent job against him. He's got to deal with all these M10s, and Stuggy's a bit stuck here. We're probably going to lose to Stuggy. He couldn't actually get up that hill. One more shot, we'll finish it. We just lost our Stuggy. That was a very short lifespan. We got 4
Enemy
M10s
has
now on the
destroyed
field.
a panzer.
One of them needs repairs, however. M10 down the half hour. The vehicle crews will fix all these relatively quickly. That one M10 is being chased. We'll probably get out of there. M10s are not that slow, even with engine damage. Relatively quick vehicle. Symbiosis is beginning to recapture his territory. Grenadiers are beginning to recapture right-hand side. I still have no idea what's going on with my computer. I keep saying it, but everything keeps wanting to move north.
We have it, and we'll hold it.
Grenadiers caught in the open, getting hammered by pretty much a large portion of Sprice's army will be forced to pull back. Actually, don't take casualties and manage to kill one rifleman. No victory there. Very minor, but hey, every bit helps. Oh, Grenadiers don't actually finish their capping of the VP. Need to get back on there. Maybe a Panzerwerfer would be a good idea, just to hit the rear echelon blob, because it does now suppress and pin.
We are losing a sector.
Looks like Tiger's rotating onto the right-hand side. However, Sprice will begin moving on the left-hand side with a few rear echelon. Flamethrower's not actually in range. Rough grenade goes off. Only does a bit of health damage. On me has been used. Tiger is firing.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Grenadiers forced to pull back. Got a massive rear echelon moving. No minesweeper tower, so tower will remain undetected. M10 crews haven't mounted up.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Tiger temporarily has free reign of this area. Needs to keep those packs nearby, however.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Doing considerable work here. Those will begin taking damage. Thankfully, they're not that bunched up. Managed to duck around the hedge. Then we'll fall back. Tiger won't be able to see them once they pull back.
Germany now holds the victory point.
Grenadiers are moving it.
The enemy is
Rear
taking
again,
our
cover may take a
territory.
rifle grenade. Rear will be able to stall this for quite a bit. Honestly, eat a rifle grenade. No, this doesn't really have that many munitions though. Here is Sprice. A little bit more, but the munitions have been constantly thrown these days. Weapon upgrades for a US Forces player. Well, a lot of LMGs for Austrian player combined with Teller mines. We are shown forced to pull back due to Grenadiers on the left-hand side, moving back onto the VP. Tigers got in the right-hand VP. Grenadiers are now down left-hand VP. Begin capturing. And Grenadiers moving on to the munition point. We have 5 M10s standing by. Same amount that charged the last Tiger. I'm not sure how this Tiger's going to do. Needs more packs guarding him, that's for sure. Alright, rear echelon are moving up. Rifles are moving up along with the captain. The Pioneers are falling back. Do we have any tower mines set in the way? I don't think we have any yet. M10s will be spotted. Tiger's going to begin rotating out. Packs may be a bit exposed. Packs. Infantry are starting to move. I don't think they're enough to threaten however yet. Packs will be firing. Pioneers should probably start flaming. Get to work. Wait, what do they pay you for? M10s are standing by, however.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Rifle squad gets nuked and they drop one of their VARs. One man will barely make it out there alive. I think Symbiosis just detonated one of his own turret mines. And here comes the M10 party. There aren't enough packs for it. Actually, we do have another pack in the back. Ray lose M10 here. Takes on one of them. Oh, we got still 4 M10s in the area. Faust going off, however, Grenadiers are getting crushed in the process. 2 M10s for the price of 1 Tiger is worth it. Sprice is now back to 3 M10s, same amount as he had in the last attack. That's me to get out of there.
The enemy is
Piles are
taking
going to be
our
forced to get out of there by
territory.
the MG42. Massive infantry moving on to the
Our
left-hand
lines of
side.
supply are disrupted.
Symbiosis may not want to invest in those heavy tanks anymore. Maybe just want to invest in cheaper, lighter tanks. Try to get as much DPS out as possible. Yeah, I know they can be outmaneuvered, but a bunch of stupid G's wouldn't be that bad. Even though they can't deal with infantry.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
But maybe you should just go tier 4 and get a Panzerwerfer to help counter the infantry, maybe? Slightly better than it was once before. Not that I would recommend the Panther at this point, since it would just get swarmed, and its DPS is not particularly good for this sort of situation.
Our HQ is under attack. The enemy
got a
has
line of
broken our
packs.
supply lines.
We'll begin getting healed up. We'll
We
begin
are
veterancy
losing
out
the
throughout the game. We even
sector.
have a Vet 3 pack. That thing's gonna be firing like an autocannon. More and more rear echelon coming onto the field. Send in the clerks and mailmen, or whatever else. Let's constitute the rear echelon.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
However, our axe is gonna be triple cap soon. Symbiosis has been slow. Actually, no, he actually does get one of the VP. He's my mistake. However, Symbiosis has been draining points all game long, down to 167. Sprice is sitting at 113. Bunch of Grenadiers are moving on, only 1 pack to support them. Could be really bad if the M10s decide to play bowling. Just run everyone over. MG42 got burned out of the building.
Enemy forces are securing
S
our
mine's going down.
territory.
We'll have to deny the cap here. Already, already M10s are nearby. We'll have crushed the mines if they are in here. Grenadiers engaging a bunch of infantry out of there. Greatly outnumbered. Rifle grenade does go in. Causes quite a bit of health damage. However, it doesn't help the fact that the Grenadiers are fighting, what, 4 different squads all armed with BARs? Actually, it was 5 squads all armed with BARs. Pioneers forced to pull back.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Oops. Rice's army has grown slowly grown back to its old size once again, though there are quite a few vehicle crews just sitting around doing nothing.
The enemy is
Express that
taking
extra
our
manpower he
territory.
needs.
We have reduced our foes to 100 points.
Minesweepers on rear echelon will begin clearing up these mines. Rifles going to be forced off by the Grenadiers. Rifles going to begin engaging, holding behind the M10 carcass. Rifle grenade does go off. Now the rifles will get back into cover. Grenadiers will get back to base, taking a bit of health damage. Not sure what Symbiosis is saving up for. Maybe going for another Tiger? Not sure if it's going to help him though. Oh, he still has that quadruple pack wall still standing by.
The enemy is
Grenade
attempting
misses.
to steal our sector.
Grenadiers will get the cap on the VP. Our Sprice will get the capture on the right hand VP. Axes are still slowly bleeding points. Ooh, if a rifle grenade landed on that teller mine, imagine the damage it would do. Pioneers not expending too far forward. They're gonna get focused by all these BARs. Gonna be forced to pull back now. These Grenadiers are a little host, maybe able to eliminate one rear echelon squad. It would be a small victory. All Grenadiers going full back. However, one squad may not make it because we got a bunch of VARs in the retreat path, and they're a lot better
Enemy
on the move.
forces are securing our territory.
Captain's being hammered by the MG-42 and the Grenadiers. Flamethrowers coming up behind them. Symbiosis will probably manage to recapture this point. However, USS begin capturing the EP on the left-hand side. Sprice is still bleeding points. Another Tiger's gone on the field. Hopefully they'll do better than the last two. Need to keep that pack wall nearby. Those M10s are going to jump in the moment and they smell tiger blood. We have more towing lines on the path this time as well. Pack wall is here. Look at Sherman Dozer coming out of all things. Really? Is it needed? Does he need more anti-infantry firepower? I think a Dozer was brought onto the field. Where are you? Oh, actually, it was a Dozer that hit the mine. Our vehicle crew will fix it up. Tiger really can't stray from his pack wall. Bunch of rear echelon moving in. Oh, this could be really bad. The Tiger lands a shot, kills a few members. However, no squad wipes, thankfully. Grenadiers moving up. M10's ready to roll. However, there are only 3 this time. We have a Dozer, but that's not going to help the anti-infantry. One poor Grenadier gets smashed by the 105mm shell. Not sure if you should really go in here because he's facing 3 packs in that area. This time they're actually all together. Dozer is still getting back in shape. He will be captured here. Squad's need to pull back now. Oh, rifle squad may have got almost went down. They will make it back just barely. Dozer can begin harassing on the left-hand side, however. M10s are falling back. I'm not sure the Dozer was a good choice. Maybe more M10s would probably just be better. Dozer also takes a packet. Pioneers forced off by the massive BARs. Rifles actually don't have a lot of kills, but they've been doing some work. Actually, well, the Vet 3 has 31 kills, but I'm pretty sure our Vet 3 Grenadier has a ton more. We have 35 on one. What number is that? Is that 30? No, that's 55. They've killed 55 troops throughout this game. Probably mostly rear echelon, but hey, every bit helps. Pioneers going to be forced back. There's way too many BARs here for them. The Pioneers are not exactly what we call durable, even at Vet.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
MG-42 will suppress the Grenadiers. Rifle grenade goes off. Only a few models lost. Tiger will go Kool-Aid Man through the hedge. AT grenade is going off. Will not damage the engine most likely, but does cause a bit of health damage. M10s, I don't think it's a good idea to chase. Pats are standing by.
Foes are behind our lines.
Needs to pull the tanks back.
Headquarters attacked.
He almost lost an M10 here, needs to keep rolling out. Echelon giving hell to these Pioneers. $82 points down for Symbiosis. M10 needs to get repairs. Crew should just bail out and also save some bit of manpower. MG-42 will begin firing to suppress all these Grenadiers. They are bunched up heavily.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Where's the Tiger? Back at base getting repairs. It's at less than half health, not particularly good.
We must stiffen our resolve.
More
We are
M10s
down
are being
to
deployed.
75 points.
This reminds me so much of VCAW of the M10 swarms. Oh, yeah, whatever works, I guess. M10s are cost efficient, particularly against both infantry and vehicles, can crush infantry to tracks and kill vehicles with the main gun. Dozer is standing by.
Enemy forces are securing our
The crew gets
territory.
mowed down. Howard, that's a free Dozer route for takes. Back wall will begin forced to pull back. Tiger has been repaired because we do have triple vet pioneers. CaptainSprice has not built anything for his captain tech aside from that steward. He's had his captain and his steward. That's about everything he's built. And one rear echelon just got nuked by the Tiger. Thankfully they were not a vetted squad, but still, they were carrying BAR, so that's gonna hurt. Maybe a pack howitzer would be good. At this point to bomb the packs. Pack howitzers and legs since the AS patch, they're insane. Pretty much pinning squads on hit, and they've been equipped with laser guided munitions. How this happened is beyond me. Sadly, we do not get to see any laser guided munitions this game. Rear echelon take a nasty shot there. Need to pick up that BR and get out of there. Our clock is ticking against Symbiosis. 54 points remain, down to 53. That's supposed to do something. What the heck is... Uh-oh. With the 240mm being dropped, this could be really bad if it lands somewhere or in this area. What's it going on? Okay, that wasn't actually that bad, but Fort did force the packs to move. Alright, they are still in the air to protect the Tiger. Packs are ready and waiting. AP Incendiary has been loaded though. Light artillery barrage is being used. At 3 MG42. Much better in Sprice's hand in Symbiosis. Rifles will deny to capture on opponents. And M10s are actually rolling into your shells. Thankfully they're not that effective against vehicles. Needs to be careful. These troops need to stop moving, get behind some cover, and begin shooting. Pioneers getting ripped out. However, rifles are taking a lot of health damage. Tigers, I think he's trying to attack rounds. Oh, remove my mic there. But Pioneers have been forced off. 32 points for our Axis. M10s are ready to go. Tigers moving out, trying to defend the point. Looks like it's going to back away. M10s are ready and waiting, though we do have the packs ready and waiting as well. Not sure what the captain doing at 2 men.
We are close to defeat. 25 points remaining.
Captain, don't risk yourself. Not at least use on me to break suppression. M10s are moving up. Only some of the packs are facing. M10s are going to try and break through the line. M10s are not penning. More M10s are in the area. Actually, Sprice is losing a ton of infantry. Now there goes his Tiger once again. Doesn't have much manpower to replace it. He has a ton of tree on stockpile. He's going to try and get out of there, or he once gets abandoned. Probably going to lose another due to a rifle, due to a Faust. Actually, it hits a Teller mine. Or allow the other tank to get through. Our pack is ready and waiting. Try and get out of there. He's just lost all his M10s, though he does have a dozer, but he just lost all his anti-armor. So he needs to be recapturing what once he can. And he needs to not bunch up. If he's going to do it, at least break through it with if he's using on me. We've got another 240 mil barrage going on. This could be danger close, however, if that lands against Bryce's army. Oh! That actually hits Bryce's units! That's why you generally don't want to walk into the 240 barrage. That just took out pretty much. He's just shot himself in the foot. Like he's losing all his units to his own 240mm barrage. Is he actually going to lose this? He didn't seem to have such a massive advantage previously. Now he's lost all his M10s. Half his infantry just got nuked by their own artillery. All he has is the left-hand side and a dozer. And he's got to be careful of these tiller mines as well. Oh, that was painful. Why did he call in the 240 mils so close? There's such a huge scatter radius. Back will get one shot off before it gets decrewed. Those should probably shift onto the next back. I don't think you can see him.
The enemy has killed a machine gun crew.
That's a really long shot from the Sherman. Sherman may get taken out because it is a Vet 3 pack and a very fast rate of fire. There's another dozer. We're probably going to lose another rear echelon squad. G42 is doing what it can. Rifle grenades are going off on the crew. We'll pull back. Is there anything Sprice can do at this point? He doesn't have a lot of manpower. Or nor he's going to have the munitions to re-equip a ton of squads. Points are draining. Down to 92 points. However, Symbiosis is just sitting at 12. If he loses any of the points for a certain amount of time, he's pretty much out of this game. We got more and more Rangers constantly coming onto the field. MG42 has been recruited. Bodies are still flying north. If we wanted artillery, I think a pack howitzer would have been a much better choice. Or to try and clear support weapons rather than trying to drop in 240mm danger close. If there's a point that changed the game aside from losing all his M10s, it was that 240mm barrage just killing all his infantry off. Dozer, you try so hard. You're like the broom bar, but with a turret. Both units try so hard, but they can't seem to do much. Vet 3 MG42 is moving up. Rather than being Hero of the Fatherland, it's been Hero of America so far. Smoke's going off, going to try and cover her entrance in.
The enemy is down
Did I give a new sound to the smoke for the Sherman?
The enemy
Sounds
is
like the same mortar's being
our
used by the
territory.
Brits. But hey, it's a new sound rather than the weak one that we had previously. Incendiary is being fired off. Rifle grenade will be dodged. Our smoke's actually protecting the Pioneer. Incendiary will be ripping through the squad tower. Pack is ready and waiting. Double pack needs that. Dozer should just get out of there. Don't lose the Dozer.
We are losing a sector.
G42 will begin suppressing. I'm not sure if it's going to actually stop the decap though. Our engagement here. We're actually losing this. But the Rangers are Vet 3. I don't think they're actually behind cover though. One of them is not. Going to lose the rear echelon squad actually will begin to decide to pull back. Fix as fast as it possibly can. Point will be captured. Points are still ticking down until now. Rangers did get the cap. Even out that Sprice has no more riflemen back. There's very tough meat shields. Are still firing. Brens are going to be coming around the corner. Incendiary is loaded, but the 42's been suppressed by the hostile 42. 42's going to get out there. So they'll retreat immediately. I'll get that crew out of there. Dozer's back up, but it still doesn't have its gun.
The enemy is
Captain
attempting
is
to
here.
steal our sector.
We'll get behind cover. Rough grenade is going off. Captain shouldn't take too much damage because he is behind green cover. Our Rangers do have that LMG. We're going to be picking off members.
The enemy has only 50 points remaining.
This is just a ton of grenadiers, and there's not much infantry for CaptainSprice. So I'm not sure what he can do. Try and break this. He probably needed some indirect fire when the pack wall started showing itself. And he had a ton of manpower to do it, especially given how he's playing. Just lots of rear echelon. They don't take much population cap.
We have liberated this sector.
42 is trying to rotate. Our now allies are triple capped. Going through drain points incredibly quickly.
Awaiting orders! Don't give up!
The enemy is taking our territory. We are close to victory. Press on. The enemy has 25 points remaining.
Grenadiers forced back. Do we actually have another tiger in the field? Yep, I'm pretty sure this is calling it now. There's no anti-tank for Sprice anymore, unless you want to count bazookas. Just lost all his M10s, and now he's nothing replaced him. He's trading Eat pretty well with Symbiosis of Tigers. Yes, the pack is plenty powerful.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
But so is the pack officer, so I'm not sure why he never made one from the game. You bought Captain, at least use it except after. We're aside for more shock, but how about crush time? Or trying to be crush time. One Grenadier gets sucked under treads. Grenadiers also get nuked. However, we're running out of points here. Unless the Grenadier squad, our Dozer's been taken out. Captain doing what he can against the Tiger. Alright, he's about to get dropped. There goes all of Sprice's infantry on that VP.
We have lost an MG team.
Last VP is ticked off. Whew. Man, what a game. And get back in casting. Thanks to OCF, we got plenty of good replays to go through. Man, this was pretty intense. It looked like Sprice had it there for a moment, but that 240mm barrage, killing a lot of his own troops. Oops, and losing all his M10s for that Tiger. It looked like Symbiosis would have been put back by the loss of his third Tiger. Still, it's just a pack wall. Oh, I was doing a lot to pretty much keep Symbiosis in the game. And by taking out armor for him. You know, Price could have probably changed up his strats at one point. Probably near the end of the game. His rear echelon had not enough vet. He didn't have enough troops to begin over. And Symbiosis forces, which were getting stronger and stronger. Symbiosis did pretty well to keep most of his infantry alive throughout the game. And LMG Gren's shoulder power once again in this game. Rear echelon don't really have much firepower even with the BAR. Or maybe more rifles would have been more ideal, considering they do get that massive boost of survivability at Vet 3, even though they do bleed a bit more. But anyways, I'll stop talking because I probably don't know what I'm talking about. And it's Mirage Fla signing off.